Good morning, Aquarius Pisces. Welcome to Wildflower Garden Tarot. Honestly, I did your video like last week, and it just didn't load. In fact, it completely disappeared. So, I'm not sure what's going on with that, other than for you within the collective, I suspect that there's some changes. Because what I've pulled so far for you is not dramatically different, but there's a little bit of changes from what I collected for you last I guess Friday. So you are things are looking up for you for sure. You're in, you have an interesting strong temperament, and I have been doing the runes, and so now I'm introducing those into my divination practice. And so I have got some really incredibly powerful runes for your guidance today. The first one is Soilo, which is literally the sun, which is what I've been yearning for actually, because physically, because we're in a time of our year here in Saskatchewan, Canada, where it seems to be gray every day. And oh yeah, okay, so Spirit's saying you have experienced some cloudy days, which makes the sun all the better. So Sawilo has come. Manas talks about your relationship with people. Manas is the human race. So, what I'm picking up is that you have been dealing with relationships with other people, which have led to your relationship to yourself and exploring that and questioning that, and your relationship to Spirit, which you have been questioning and learning about. Followed by Kenad's upright, which tells you that from this exploration, from now that the sun is shining, Kenad's is like a torch, like a light. And it tells me that you are coming into a time of your life where you're feeling more empowered to create your own reality. You have manifested what you want. You have a clear vision of where you want and where you want to go. But just watch out, because Uras is like a bull, like strong like a bull. You can be strong, but so strong that you stand in your way. You can, this is the rune of strength and determination and free will. But you have the free will to fuck things up too. Just yeah. So sometimes we can learn some stuff and then feel like we have learned it all. And that makes us the stupidest people of all, because it's like, okay, I don't need to question anything anymore. Spirit is telling me now that you need to always question everything. Not just you, everybody. Like, to have a successful life, people need to... Yeah, just what I thought. So you have come out of a Ten of Swords energy. You have been through a time where you have needed to, it was just like rank, right? Like, you just feel so defeated. But you've risen up above this. Okay, what's going on for Aquarius Pisces? What's going on for Aquarius Pisces? That's so many cards. 3 of them are face up, so I'll take those. So we have an 8 of Pentacles. Ooh, a 2 of Cups. And the World. So, just like, so Willow. So you've been working really hard, right? Like, so what, you know, you've gone through this period. Just like I said, it's been cloudy and gray, which makes the sunshine all the sweeter. Relationships, partnerships, manas. Okay. The world's your oyster. Please ignore my cat. He's being very vocal lately. Okay, like, is that the whole reading? I'm Pisces, Aquarius. Yeah, so this hasn't come without conflict. We have a 5 of Wands here. But a lot of this has been conflict with your own self. Reevaluating who you are and where your place is in the world. Right? Hey, bud. You know, and working. I'm just thinking, there's Axel. Hi, Axel. Yeah. I'm just going to see what they say for this one. Because that's kind of an odd one to be thrown in there. Pentacles. Oh, okay. So in here it's mutual commitment, collaboration, unity of purpose. So, you know, which is perfect to clarify this time of your life with a new partnership. With this deck, it's new love. Although I'm picking up that this is maybe where the Ura's rune is coming in. The new love is there. But you're still feeling a little burned from, you know, your past. Okay, what's going on? What's Aquarius Pisces thinking about romance? Whoa. Come on. Look out, jeepers. 6 of Wands. Pretty guarded. Pretty, yeah, you know, pretty, I'll believe it when I see it. Like, yeah, that it seems good, but I don't even trust myself. You know, she's standing there, partially exposed, but not fully. Her heart chakra is open. What's she holding here? Her heart chakra is open. She's standing in a vineyard, though, and she's holding a stalk of wheat. She's holding, Spirit just said, holding on to the past. You're holding on to the past. Let's wait. Okay. Wondering what's the trick? What's the trick? What's the trick? The moon energy, very strong feminine energy. You're calculating. This masculine here is just like, just let me love you. You're like, yeah. But I'm scared. A lot of sword energy, so you're in your head, like, a lot. But, like, I think ultimately that you will go. That you'll cross over and start this new life. Yeah. To do that, you need to let the past die. You see, he has a what do you call this, a scythe there? That's what you use to cut the wheat. You need to let, okay, Spirit's just kind of shattering away. You need to harvest the lessons from all the swords that led up to this Ten of Swords energy. You need to harvest that. But now you need to, let that die. When you harvest, the crop itself is actually dead. Right? There's no green left in a harvest. If there is, it's not going to be okay to harvest it then. It has to die before you can harvest it. Okay, so let's find out a little bit then about this guy coming in. Spirit. I mean, both the runes in this so far is like, this is like, trust it. It's all good. He is also, tell about this guy that's coming in. He's had his own share of things go bad. And he's been in kind of hermit mode for a while. He's also pensive. But he is an emperor. He is an alpha male, which is part of what scares you. But don't let this scare you, because alpha males are, in this reading, Spirit's telling me, kind. Alpha males have nothing to prove. You know how when you have, there's a little dog and a big dog, right? So you have like a little Chihuahua. And standing beside it is a Great Dane. Or even, let's say, a Rottweiler standing beside it. They've both been raised by the same family. Look at my cat, how regal he looks there. Anyway, the Chihuahua is all bluster and, yep. And the Chihuahua will bite you. Sure as shit. Will bite somebody in the ankle while they're not looking. The Rottweiler, it's just going to sit there like, what? What's going on? But if called upon, will protect you with his life. That's what Spirit tells me this guy is. He's not always yipping. He may be kind of quiet. He's learned his own lessons from life. And has had a time. I think he's a spiritual man. Masculine. I mean, take it how it resonates, okay, please? I don't want to have to go through this the whole time, right? If you're on my channel, you should know, right? These readings aren't about body parts. They're about energy. Oh, happy Imbolc today, by the way. Apparently, like, if Imbolc is kind of a shitty day, then that's good news for the rest of the spring. And it's warm here, but there's no sun. It's so gray. I mean, the sun is kind of trying to peek through, so it's not that blue-gray, but it's drab. Anyway, it means that we're halfway between solstice and spring. Oh my god. Anyway, I digress. So this guy's good. You are destined for each other. You can fuck up your destiny. Because, Urez tells you, strong-willed folks, that you do have free will. Card readings, there's no way to to tell the future. We can't tell the future. There's so many variables. And everybody that's involved in your life has free will, including you and your person. I mean, he might kind of look at you and say, well, fuck you. Like, if you can't even trust me, I guess we're not right for each other. Like, you could fuck this up, is what we're saying. You can fuck this up. I'm not telling you to rush into anything. I'm just saying. Okay, what have we got between these two? Pisces and Aquarius and their person. Outlook. Projected outcome. Okay, I'm going to do 3 more, and then if I don't get anything, I'll go to the romance. Projected outcome for these two. 1. Whoa, okay. 2. Ooh. Okay. So there might be some turmoil before you get together. We have the 4 of Pentacles. So, I mean, I think, you know how I just said, like, fuck you? Like, we have a 7 of Swords here. Now, in this deck, I don't think that means deception, but it does mean, like, you are not allowing yourself to open up to him, and that could cause him to, like, really, this is just what I said. I'm just going to see here. You're too guarded. You're so guarded. Yeah, so there could be a short-lived quarrel. You could have a temporary breakup, but you will return together if you decide. If you decide. Because he wants to come in. He may be like a musician. He may be kind of artistic, which is what I'm picking up. He has a heart that is... He's easily hurt and discouraged. He's easily hurt and discouraged. But he's still thinking about you. You know, the King of Wands is very sexual too. Yeah. So outcome. So you need to kind of embrace this Empress. When you embrace her, that's when you will be a match. And together you will rule the world. Okay? Yeah, this could come in really fast. I mean, the Knight of Wands, you know, like, this seems like it's taking forever. Huh, right? This is so much like, a little bit, yes, this is so much like Pride and Prejudice. Okay? Will Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy ever get together? And like, he wants to get together. He does, but he's been hurt before, and he's too proud, like, you know, and she's like, she doesn't trust him, and she's too ready to judge him harshly. Yeah, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups life. So you're going to, you know, get together. The Eight of Cups is just like, okay, there's like a little baby. Maybe you're going to have a baby with each other. But it's like your inner child is begging with you, please. He's everything we wanted. And you're still a little bit, I don't know. Come on. Right? You're just going back and forth. You're just going back and forth. But if you can embrace this Empress, if you can see the light from Kinas, the light, Suilo, and because this is something that affects all your relationships. If you haven't read Pride and Prejudice, you probably should. 10 of Cups life is what's waiting for you. It's all up to you, though, folks. It's all up to you. Now, aren't these like the most beautiful cards ever? Now. I'm going to go feed my horses after this, which is so nice. Like, I really need to see them. I haven't seen them for a few days. Hopefully, I will load this video and it will like load to YouTube and not just disappear before. I can't help but think that things have been like there's a reason for everything, especially when things like weird like that happen. And I can't help but think that maybe you had a disagreement or a breakup or a fight with your person, and now both of you are sitting there like looking like needing me to encourage you. So if this Mercury retrograde, we can blame it for anything. If this reading resonated with you, please like and subscribe. And if you think that this reading applies to anybody else, then please feel free to share it. Okay? Thank you. Have a wonderful next cycle. I'll go back into later today or tomorrow, Aries. Okay? Have a great day. Bye.